Before the Christmas break, the Calgary Flames were an inconsistent club and had horrible special teams, but once the calendar flipped over to 2018, they reeled off 7 straight victories and climbed up the Pacific Division standings. They are still undefeated in 2018. Some injury news from the Winnipeg Jets. Steve Mason is on the injured reserve. Coach Paul Maurice says he has a concussion.
And then it's played right back out. It gets past Ehlers. He's going to skate back after it. And Ehlers there to pick it up. Flames on a change. Jets also. And here comes Ehlers. He can wheel up towards the line. Tips it in. Gets it off the boards himself. Snaps one from the angle. And Smith knocked that down. What a rush by Ehlers. What a great look at his speed and creativity. Look at the speed of this guy.
Well, the Flames on a change here. So Ehlers just takes off with that open ice. Look at how he uses the boards as a passer to get by the defense and then get by the second defenseman and try that bad angle shot.
Brodie out to center, and suddenly over the blue line, and just as suddenly Byfuglien was over there to knock it down, but look at this, Brodie gets it back, shoots, scores!
Well, a broken play here just inside the Jets' blue line. They don't get it out. The Flames double team, and what I love about this Brodie play is his delay. He'll come in, he's a left-handed shot, and because of that delay, it fools the goaltender Hellebuyck, who's set early, and once he's down, it's pretty tough to react, and goes right between the arm and the body.
And he couldn't win the puck that time. Giordano got it ahead, Byfuglien passing it across. Puck fired towards the net, good shot there, bounces down and scores!
We're going to have a goalie interference challenge here on the play, and Paul Maurice just asked for it. Here he goes. He'll go to the net. He'll push Hendricks in. That'll push Hellebuyck out of the net. And the question is, at the war room, is that going to be enough there with the contact so that Hellebuyck could not get back to make the second or third attempt save? That will be an interesting one.
After video review, it was determined there was goaltender interference. Yep. We have no goal on the play.
Yep.
Edstrom clears it up around, picked up by Little, and he will churn in over the blue line. Little looks to the middle, and the puck tapped back. Looking for a bit of room there is Ehlers, and he finds it. Got a good shot away, and Ehlers again with that great dexterity, mobility.
Here he is, turns back, and the great speed, and then just pushes it past the player, and then catches up to the puck and gets a chance to score.
Loose puck picked up here by Little. Little protecting that puck. Byfuglien gets it in front. Oh, great chance for Ehlers, and an even better stop by Mike Smith. Wasn't that something?
Smith has been doing this all season long. Timely saves early in a period. Your team up by 1. What a pad save as Ehlers left wide open on the play.
Briefly with Perreault. Puck comes out to center. Now here's Perreault back on the play and sends it the other way to Ehlers, who scurries in. Plays it over. Wheeler fires one. That was a knuckleball. It was batted away by Smith in the end.
Well, I mean, those are tough for goalies when they change direction and then slow up on you.
Back to Plunkett is Kulikov. Gets it around the boards, but not out. Giordano moved it up. He'll take it back here. Looks over towards Tkachuk at the right point, trying to find an angle. Now he'll let the one-timer go right on goal. Hellebuyck stopped that one.
These two are having a little chat, but look at how quick they move it. As good roll right back to Giordano, and right before the power play, as I mentioned, here they are. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to come up high. We're going to play catch, and Giordano, you let it rip.
Works it back. Byfuglien, big shot. Fired that one wide. Didn't get all he wanted on that one. Puck moved across, now backhand shot, scores! Brian Little.
He was parked right in front of the net. Little just rifles it towards. There's that shot by Byfuglien. High and wide. It ended up working out. The Jets get puck possession. Here's the backhand. And I think Perreault's going to get this when he throws his stick out. And when he does, there. Knocks it down past Smith. And funny play, just going towards the net. We'll see who gets credit for that goal. I think Perreault's going to get it.
A game that was an empty net goal, which was a 2-goal decision, but in all intents and purposes, that's a 1-goal game. Puck comes up ahead. Here comes Gaudreau. He's got a chance, and kicking it aside was Hellebuyck as he flicked out that right pad in rapier-like fashion.
You're going to see a real nice tip right there to send Goodrow out, and Goodrow with a shot. Hellebuyck with a real steady, patient save.
Roslovic, a rookie out there, putting up some impressive numbers in the minors, playing on the fourth line, but gets some power play juice here. And he puts one right off the post. I thought he was going to bury that, and he almost did.
One of the reasons why the Jets are having so much success this year is they have far more depth in their organization. And here's Roslovic, who has a pretty good release, and he gets it away in a hurry.
Hannah Ryan sliding over from the Punjabi broadcast to work with us today on Scotiabank Hockey Day in Canada. Pass comes up ahead, and Ehlers gets it across. Oh, and what a stop! How about that from Mike Smith?
Right through the middle, bang, great pass to set it up, and then Ehlers with a little give and go gets it back. And how about that anticipation by Smith? Deep in the net, and just picks it right out of the air.
Tanev did as well. Puck comes out, racing after it is Bennett. He and Tanev locking horns. Puck comes out in front, fired across there by Kulak. And it'll come back, Kulak with another chance, and then a backhander from Bennett is stopped and held by Hellebuyck.
Yeah, but it's all about the play here by Bennett. Look at him hunt down this puck, win the battle, and then Kulak comes in late. And Bennett, what does he do? He wins his race to the net afterwards and almost gets the rebound, but it gets knocked out of harm's way.
Laine stepping up. Laine coming on in place of Ehlers, and he's got it. Gets it around back of the net for Perreault. Perreault looking out in front. Little trying to get loose. Oh, sneaking in was Kulikov, and a great stop there by Smith.
And the crowd giving Smith a pretty good hand. Look at him. I mean, there is no one anywhere near him as he jumps through the middle of the ice. Everybody's puck watching there. What a save by Smith. Gets his blocker on it. Kulikov does everything right. Gets it off in a hurry.
Bennett up there was looking for that puck. Here's Copp. Almost a turnover, and now Jankowski has it. Puck fired in. It was tipped and bounced down into the right pad of Hellebuyck.
This is a tricky save as the Jets do not get it out of the zone, and a redirect right in front of them. And Hellebuyck with an excellent save.
And he's chasing all the way back into his own zone. Herded back there by a couple of players. Puck comes up. Perreault gains the line. Comes in. Perreault plays it right in front of the net. Oh, that was a great chance. Cutting in there for Trouba.
No problem, ball. There's the Trouba chance. Now he's caught. Now how about this play by Morrissey? We've kept running it there, fellas. And you'll see him in the neutral zone. Morrissey make an excellent defensive play. That's a good save by Smith also.
We are in overtime. Puck moved up ahead. Here comes Laine. This guy's dangerous. He's in there and almost went high in the glove side, but Smith was there with a great stop. All the way out to settle things down. Change the pace. Moves it up ahead to Monahan. He gets it across. Brody, big chance. Backhand shot. Rebound. Goodrow was there. He's got it.
As Brody jumps in, the only goal scorer of the game, almost gets it.
And Little starts it off with a goal.
Oh boy, that is a perfect shot.
And he's all set. The Jets have one. Do they have two? Yes, they do. Wheeler finishes it off. The Jets get the win, and the Flames' winning streak comes to an end.
That was a beautiful move. Hellebuyck does a terrific job at one end for the Jets. Smith was good at the other, and the finisher for Wheeler there.
So we get the full spread in game number 1 in Scotiabank Hockey Day in Canada. Regulation, overtime, then a shootout.